Willie Nelson. Ain't that the guy that smokes a lot of weed? I think I've seen him in Half Baked or something. I know he's a singer. I know his face, but can't think of any songs that I know by him. You know, if I do, it's, you know, I definitely can't put the title to the song. So I'm going to assume this is my first track ever hearing Willie Nelson. So today we are checking out Willie Nelson, Blue Eyes, Crying in the Rain. Now, I haven't heard this. You guys are about to go on that journey with me shortly. Before we get into it, if you like this type of content, please show your support for the video by liking the video. By doing that, that helps the video grow and tells me you want me to check out more content just like this. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to stay up to date whenever I post. Let's get into it. Let's go.
In twilight glow I see blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted.
Man, I really like his voice. Right off the bat, the melody is amazing. The guitar sounds amazing here, but my favorite is his voice.
In twilight glow I see blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, and only memories remain.
I think I'm a Willie Nelson fan.
And through the ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder,
It sounds so clean too. Music.
we'll stroll hand in hand again
Great melody. Harmony,
in a land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain.
This may be a little cliche because some things are cliche, you know. I love this type of music because it gives me a sense of peace and calmness hearing this type of music. It's like your great-great-granddad, or maybe that's too many greats, but your great-granddad singing with the guitar, and you can hear in his voice that he has been through some things, you know, in his lifespan. That's one thing I always notice about the artists of old versus the artists of new. The artists of new have it so much easier compared to the artists of like the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, where, you know, they didn't have as much freedom and it was a controlled environment, meaning that, you know, you had to be picked. You know what I mean? You had to be picked and there had to be a machine behind you. So the artists that made it through were like the cream of the crop. And versus today, you know, it's a popularity contest. You could just have a lot of followers on Instagram and then somebody will write you a whole song and then there it is. And I'm not saying that we don't have, incredible talent today. We do. I'm just saying that it was a different struggle. So you can see why artists from back in the day, why they were just different. Okay. It was a different level of talent. And with Willie Nelson here, I've never heard him sing like this before. I think I've heard him in passing back when I used to tune it out as soon as I would hear it anyway. So I couldn't even remember anything about Willie Nelson's music because I was strictly on hip hop and R&B. I didn't really venture out too much, but man, I'm excited about this one. This felt more like folk music to me, more so than country. And if you follow my channel, you know that I have folk music is one of my favorite genres. I love discovering new folk music. I know it's very niche for the most part because I don't get a whole lot of requests for it, but it's one of my favorite things to check out. I love just a guitar and a voice or a bunch of acoustic instruments and everybody just vibing out. That's definitely like in my personality. So anyways, shout out to the supporter that requested this via the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. I truly appreciate you. You guys that buy me a coffee, that subscribe to the Patreon, that funds the show, that allows me to do what I do today, because most of these music reactions we don't get paid for. So thank you for your support. Anyways, check me out on my Patreon if you want to hit me up directly and also catch content that doesn't make my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great day. Peace.
Yeah! Look what I have created! I have made fire! I have...